Hey girls, it's Wednesday. So lit boyfriends of 2010. There's just one problem with this. I didn't read in 2010. I mean, like, I read books for school and in the spring and the fall, but for the most part in England I didn't have access to my wonderful shelf right here, or Barnes & Noble, or Amazon, or anything. So I didn't even read like books that were coming out until I got home in June. And then once I did come home in June, I was reading a lot of ARCs and manuscripts from Bloomsbury, because I was working with them, so I needed to read them, and they're not published. Or they have just been published. So I can't really involve them in this list. So in total, I think I read about 20 books. I don't know how many books I read. I am keeping a Google Doc list, like Bailey's fancy new blog list, because I do want to know how many books I read, and you girls definitely push me to read new YA books. Normally I just reread the books I own, but you guys definitely have put me into the world of what's coming out, what's new, what's exciting. So that's a few books I did read. I did find my top 3 published boyfriends. So in third place is, I don't even know his name. What is your name? Nate. I love the name Nate. I really, really do. So much I named my car after it. So Nate from Lock and Key is in third place. He's great, but he's got issues, and I can't deal with issues. But he is really sweet. Second up is John Green's wonderful, amazing Will Grayson. The straight one. David's gay one I have a little crush on as well. I always have a crush on John Green's characters. I think they're amazing. I love that man so much. You guys know how much I love that man. I mean, I would do anything for that man. But, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, he's not first for a reason. You know, I don't think he's amazing, but I do have a little bit of a crush on him. And gay Will Grayson, his mom is absolutely amazing, and she has a lot of really good advice, and this book really just, it was the perfect book to read when I came home. I just was dealing with a lot of things, and this was just beyond perfect. Beyond perfect. So if you haven't read it, you guys need to read it. So the winner of my lit boyfriend of 2010 is Dash from Dash and Lily's Book of Dares. This shouldn't be that much of a surprise to you if you really know me, because I always fall for David's straight characters. I fell for Nick like there was no tomorrow, and the straight characters he's written in his other books are just beyond amazing. He's a fantastic writer, and Dash is so perfect, and he lives in New York, and I wish I could be with him. I really do. We'd go to the Strand and we'd eat pizza and we'd walk dogs, and I'm a lot like Lily, but I'm more like Dash, and I love Dash to pieces. At points I hated him, which I think is healthy for a relationship, but at other points I love him. So when I was going over the books I read in 2010, I realized 2 of my boyfriends were unpublished. So I asked Twitter if it was okay if I had unpublished boyfriends, and Kenzie said no. So I have 2 unpublished boyfriends. They're still currently unpublished. The first one is Jonah from Jenna and Jonah's Fauxmance. It's a cute little Nick and Nora-ish kind of story, back and forth, written by 2 authors, except they are in California and they're TV stars. It's really cute. You should definitely pick it up and give it a read. It's a really fast read. I read it in like 2 days. But it's a cute little love story. The next one is a beautiful, amazing boy. It makes me feel like I'm 16 again. Sean Griswold from Sean Griswold Head. This book is amazing. It comes out March 1st. You need to buy it. Links to pre-order Sean Griswold and Jenna and Jonah are down in my pants, by the way. This book is amazing. He's amazing, and I love it a lot. And I'm going to review it for the Magic Hoodie Lit Society with Laura, because we love it and we love him. Anyway, my literary boyfriend for 2011 is the only one I've read so far. Noel. From the boyfriend list, the boy book, and the treasure map of boys, and real life boyfriend, which is all the way over there. So I'm not gonna get it. But E. Lockhart's amazing. Noel is amazing. I can't believe Ruby's such an idiot for not being with him. But he's adorable and sweet and beautiful, and I love him, and I love these books. And they're from the library, so they can't sit on my shelf for the rest of ever. But I do love them, and I definitely recommend them if you haven't read them. Again, I mean, it makes me feel like I'm 16 again, and I love that feeling. I really do. Since Bailey was kind of forced to do her overall lit boyfriend, I decided I would do my overall lit boyfriend. Besides Ronald Weasley, who is my husband for the rest of ever, my lit boyfriend is Dexter from This Lullaby. Words cannot describe how amazing he is. I have a thing for musicians. He is just the sweetest, bestest guy of all time. Of all time. And that's saying a lot, because I fall in love with many a Sarah Dessen character. He's the best one. Ever. I love him. I love him. So, as you can see, I am kind of like Sarah Dessen, because I picked two. And the guy from Truth About Forever, he's pretty amazing too. Anyway, I hope this video isn't too long, because I am working on that. But that's it. I think we have a theme for next week. I'm not really sure. But anyway, Kenzie, I will see you on Friday. Bailey, I will see you on Monday. Laura, I know your cam is working because we Skyped, so we're one step closer to seeing you.